So in this video, I'm going to talk about my favorite SEO tool. And if you listen to my podcast Marketing School at all, you'll hear Neil and I mention this podcast quite a few times. This tool quite a few times. So the tool is Ahrefs, so that's spelled Ahrefs as in sugar. So Ahrefs, it's ahrefs.com. Super helpful. I'm going to walk you through some of the features that I really like, and you can use it for your own purposes. Now, people like to say SEO is dead, SEO isn't going anywhere, Google's market share is declining. Well, as of today, SEO is still really relevant. It's just a lot of people have started to move away from it, especially because when you see a lot of people, when you hear about it in the news, people are putting all this money, they're funding in all these companies. They want a pretty quick return, which makes sense. You put money into paid advertising, you're going to start to get returns faster, versus SEO, which is basically when you're playing the long game, you're building a business for the long term. So, different alignment, right? When you're with venture capitalists, typically they want things to go. But if you're building a business for the long term, you can really operate at your own pace. And using SEO is a good way to go about building a brand. You combine SEO with content marketing, and you get a lot of traffic eventually, maybe a couple million visits a month. Then eventually your SEO becomes conversion rate optimization. So this is Ahrefs right here. If you want access to it, you can just go to growtheverywhere.com/Ahrefs. So it's Ahrefs. So it's growtheverywhere.com/Ahrefs. It is an affiliate link. And the other thing I will say, today's episode on Growth Everywhere is actually a really good one. It's one where we talk to the founder of 2020, which is one of our clients actually, and how they basically burned $10 million and still came out on top, and they're a company that's doing really well today. So check out that one, growtheverywhere.com. Anyway, so Ahrefs right here. I'm looking at a site called luckygunner.com. This is in relation to the gun blog that I have. So right here, you can see when I type in a domain name, already I can see that it's ranking for 147,000 keywords. It has 2,600 or so referring domains and over 1.4 million backlinks or so. And what I'm interested in looking at here is, okay, well, what's the link velocity rate? Okay, what are the number of new and lost referring domains coming in? And new and lost backlinks. These are just the overall backlinks. So these are the referring domains. These are the individual websites, and then the overall backlinks coming in. Right. Looks like they're doing well. Looks like all of a sudden in October or so there seems to be a surge in links, and you can see the top level domain distribution for .coms, .nets, .orgs. What percent is the breakdown exactly? And what's the anchor text cloud? What does that look like exactly? What's the anchor phrases that are coming in? So you can see how a site's doing. You can see that they actually have a lot of links saying ammo and ammunition. So let's go ahead and see like what kind of keywords that they're actually ranking for. So what I really like doing in Ahrefs is I like clicking on the top pages. Okay, so when I click on the top pages, I can see the top keyword that each individual page ranks for. And you can see when I click this, you can see the top keyword, you can see the volume and then the position too. But you can also see the additional keywords that it's ranking for too. You got cheap ammo, ammo for sale, ammo, ammunition for sale. They are in the top 5 for these really popular keywords. So, the question is, what can I do to emulate this? And if I wanted to export this, I can go ahead and export this and do more analysis around it. And you can see right here, all of these keywords, right? Glock 43, AK-47 ammo, trap shooting guns, all these different things. And look how much not revenue, look how much volume these are driving. Glock 43, they rank number 5 for it. So what I like doing here is I like looking for the keywords that are ranking in the top 5 to 30 positions. These are low-hanging fruit, and try to push them up. So if this keyword right here is number 5, the SIG P320 right here, if I can get that from a number 5 position to a number 1, maybe the click-through rate's as high as anywhere from 20 to 40% or so. Versus right now, maybe the click-through rate is, let's just say it's 10% or 5%, so it's 2,500 clicks. Well, if I can get it to 40%, then all of a sudden I'm at 20,000, right? So massive difference. I just, I might build some links to it, and then boom, all of a sudden, my traffic shoots up. So this is what I really like about the top pages report. You can also look at organic keywords movements. You can see how they're fluctuating. You can also track different keywords as well. You can also use their Keyword Explorer tool to see how many links you need to have to be on the top 10 for a certain keyword. You can also look at this one too. You can look at content gap. So let's just say, this one, truth about guns. I don't know what other ones there are. Maybe, we could put in my blog too. So we can see that what these other sites rank for that, your domain doesn't rank for. So let's check this out right here. And this is going to give you content ideas your team can get together to come up with ideas. So you can see that Lucky Gunner is not ranking for keywords like AR-15, for example. Well, maybe Lucky Gunner should be writing about the AR-15, right? So there's a lot of different things that can be written about here that, frankly, they're content opportunities, right? And you can also see PPC keywords as well. You can do some competitive analysis as well. I'm going to run through the Keyword Explorer really quick. And you can also see, I'm actually jumping ahead of myself right now. So let me do the Keyword Explorer thing really first. So let's just say, buy ammo. Okay, so let's use that as a keyword. And boom, you can see that the keyword difficulty is scored on the scale of 1 to 100. You can see this one's at 66, so it's actually pretty difficult. You're going to need 167 backlinks to be in the top 10 for this keyword. And it's huge, 100,000 visits. And you can see who's ranking in the top 10, how many links they have going to their page in the top 10 or so. So there is room for growth. I mean, look at this. Some of these only have 19 domains linking in, and you can see the domain authority, which is a domain rank right here. So if you're around this DR right here, around 50 or so, you have a shot. You have a shot of getting into the top 10. It's not that difficult to. Maybe you don't need 167 backlinks. Okay, maybe they're just saying that because you can see the top 3. There's 1,000 here. There's 512 here. So something to consider. This is why I like the Keyword Explorer tool, and then I also like the Content Explorer as well. So again, if I type in ammo, and you can see this is some of the top 24 shared content, and I can look at which ones have. Let's see. I want to sort by number of referring domains coming in. So I want to look at the ones that have been the most linked to. And if I create something better, then I'm going to reach out to these people too. So I'm going to see who tweeted it. I can look at the details too, organic keywords that it's ranking for. And guess what? Here's the thing. This one doesn't look that relevant. Kung Fu Panda right here. Probably not that relevant. A lot of these are not relevant. So, maybe I should be sorting by relevance. So let's take a look at this. Okay, see, so right here we have a little more relevancy. U.S. lacks ammo for next economic crisis. Maybe we can do something that's better than this, and we can look at all the people that have linked into this, the referring domains. We can export it, and then we can go after them. So Ahrefs is the complete SEO tool that I'm looking for. It does a decent job with rank tracking and things like that. Decent job with PPC competitive analysis. Obviously, there's other tools out there, but I also really like the alerting feature too, that I can set all these alerting features where if competitors are getting new links, I can look at those links as well, come right behind them. I can look at new links coming to my site to build relationships with these people. Keyword movements for my site as well. Just a lot that you can do with this. So go to growtheverywhere.com/Ahrefs. It is an affiliate link. I will get a commission if you actually do purchase it. It is the most recommended tool for us. So hopefully this helps. A lot that you can do with this. Again, let me know what you think in the comments, and we will